Howdy, everybody. This is Tansuke here. We are back. It is another week. We can do some more clears of Legends of Runeterra, go through some more of this Zoe adventure, and see if we can get a few more wins racked up. Last week on Wednesday, I did my very first clear with it. I did it with Swain. Since then, I have done a few extra clears. We traveled over the weekend, and I had a lot of time on my hands, so I cleared it with a few champions. I figured I'd share information about who I did it with, and how I did it, and how the runs went for y'all. So, with further ado, let's go with the first one I did after Swain, Spirit Blossom Teemo. Now, Spirit Blossom Teemo is pretty good. There's definitely nothing here that really pushed anything over to the edge. It wasn't the triple perfection for sure. It was the triple perfection. So, getting Wounded Prey with triple perfection made the entire encounter comically easy. Because anytime they'd summon a unit, they would take 1 damage from Wounded Prey, which would then deal 9 extra damage from triple perfection. And thus, as an end result, they'd take 10 damage whenever they get played. So it was completely ridiculous. Eventually, any cards that they got played on their turns were wiped out unless they had massive stats, and what was left I could easily take care of because of triple perfection. Even the 1-cost units were hitting for massive amounts of damage. Wholly unreliable, would not say this is a common occurrence, but it was funny. So after that, I wanted to do someone I have fun with, and so we went with Warwick. Now, the Warwick build that I used when I streamed him here, and what I normally use with my 6-star Warwick, is where I run Stalker's Blade, Cruel Experiments, and Big Guns, or a couple of other options, but Packed Powder being what I normally do here. That did not work. Between the Nexus being tough and all of the unreliableness in hitting the enemy Nexus, I was quickly finding that was not going to work, and Packed Powder was giving me basically no value. Additionally, I was running into issues with them just filling their board with enough units and getting too many stats. To fix both of these issues, I replaced Packed Powder with Wicked Harvest. And what that let me do is now I can play Warwick and kill all the Poros, get Warwick super strong, get a bunch of ticks of damage because of all the units, and then I replaced Stalker's Blade because it was kind of unnecessary with Wicked Harvest. I replaced Stalker's Blade with Big Guns, and that let me do 2 things, which is ping spell shield, well, not ping spell shields, but ping units that are tough. That was really helpful. That's all it did, actually. It didn't change much. Getting, 1 extra damage never is the worst thing. But the biggest thing is that it lets Warwick's champion spell deal damage to tough units, which is normally a big weakness he runs into, because with tough units, they don't take the Wounded Prey damage, they don't become vulnerable, and then you have people that they can block how they like, so you don't like that. Big Guns solved that problem. Very much. It also turned his Power Rift spell into a very strong card because it would deal 2 damage twice, which is enough to kill the Poros. So if I didn't draw Warwick, but I did draw Power Rift, I could play that. And because I had Quick Draw as one of my powers, that really leaned itself towards it well. Hold It was also very valuable. Treacherous Terrain was very valuable. I found Warwick's biggest problem was the control aspect. He didn't have a lot of that. He normally handles stats pretty well, but big units was definitely his problem. So both these powers were immensely helpful. It took me 3 or 4 tries with Warwick to get a cleared run. Usually I would get to Zoe and lose. But every once in a while, I think I lost once on Teemo and Swain. Let's see. After Warwick, I was feeling pretty good. I wanted to try someone different and fun. I went with Azir. So I have been referencing, and I can try to find the link and put it out in chat and descriptions and all that, There's a group that is consolidating clears of this adventure and the builds they used. And what I was noticing was people were running Fear Cleaving Axe on Azir, and I thought, hey, that's fun. I'll give that a try. Normally, I run Chosen by the Stars here. So what I felt like I was missing was Overwhelm and Challenger, because I gave up those for the Chosen by the Stars to get this. But luckily, things kind of worked out in my favor. As you can see, I got Infinity Edge on Azir, which gave everybody Overwhelm. And then the other half of it was I got the Warlord's Palace with home turf on it. So I was able to, at the start of the round, make all the enemies vulnerable. That was effectively my challenger, and it gave me a rally so that I could really just kind of lean in and start killing those units as soon as possible, and that helped a lot. Also, I got Vestiges of Helia. My Azir run was Giga Blessed. There was nothing that Zoe could do, because I would summon like all the... I have Farsight Alteration. I would summon every champion in my deck. I had Renekton as my support champ, I think, or Nasus, one of those two, and they had double attack. So it was like I would summon like 3 15 units on turn 1. They were the enemies were all vulnerable, and they couldn't hit me with spells, which is like 90% of Zoe's perceived power. And there was nothing they could do. It was quite comical, actually. So after Azir, I was thinking, hey, I'd like to do someone that I think would be hard next. Somebody that would struggle with some of the aspects here. So this is Pyke. And with Pyke, I got 2 amazing things. I got Dreamwoven Spirits to get the free attack on the enemy turn, and on our turn even, on the first turn to help me get some extra units. And then Breath of Light to double the stats. I actually did my run with stacked deck, as you can see. So I didn't cut a single card in this adventure. I want to say near the end I had around 80 cards in my deck. So everything basically could be dropped as a 16 plus power and health unit. It was very nice. It helped a lot. The Beast Within to give Overwhelm, very standard for Pyke. He really can use it well, especially because all of his units are going to be lurkers or have lurk with his 4-star. And then I run Loaded Dice just because I wanted to get better powers. So, for example, I had Little Buddies, which is a good one too, just to give you some extra survivability. The big thing that I got was the Thieves' Gloves on Pyke. Normally in a lot of adventures with Pyke, I actually cut, like, if I could cut Pyke out of his own deck, most of the time I would do it. I don't feel like Pyke generally has a lot of value. This run, he had value. Tons of it. So he had double attack, and his ability to wipe the board by hitting multiple units was super valuable. So Pyke really carried his weight in this adventure. More than he usually does. I never ended up with more than one Pyke on the field, but, you know, I'll just accept that. Let's see. After Pyke, I went for something I knew was strong again, and I went with Spirit Blossom Master Yi. The reason why you see Gwyn as the focused card here is because I did not once in the entire adventure play Spirit Blossom Master Yi. I basically never had a chance, never had an opportunity to play him. Master Yi with Spirit Blossom is insane, and anyone who plays him knows it. Mind and Body, I got this at the beginning of the second part, and then this was just sealed it for the enemy with Domination, so I could attack every turn, and then Mind and Body would give me 1-cost spells that could then make more units. So I would just have massive units every turn, all with Challenger, be able to kill things. Gwyn was nice, especially with Perfection. I didn't really get to use this to its highest effect, I would say, but it was super helpful. So Master Yi went super well. And then finally, this run was, I want to say, yesterday. I did Fiddlesticks. You're going to see a lot of Perfection in my runs. I've been getting it a lot, and almost every time I get it, it is a no-brainer. And so I want to say with my Fiddlesticks, let me just confirm this before I keep saying it. Yes. I also run loaded dice on Fiddlesticks. In fact, here, I'll even show you what I kind of have on him right now. This is the build I used. It's the same one I always use, basically. Shock and Awe for the 1 damage to the enemy Nexus. Harmless Scarecrow for some extra Terrify at the chance of Overwhelm. And then loaded dice. Fiddlesticks doesn't really need a lot of relics to be strong. And so I was able to use loaded dice to help guarantee some powers like Perfection. That is what really pushes Fiddlesticks over the edge. This is very useful against this adventure because of the tough Nexus, lets you hit the Nexus for damage. Now, I actually got Perfection on Fiddlesticks, and with Teemo as the support, and I was like, I have got this. I am steamrolling my way up the mountain. I'm cutting all my cards. I'm got to the final battle. I realized I didn't have Challenger, and I couldn't hit their Nexus for any damage. And then I lost the run 3 times in a row. I lost the battle 3 times in a row because I couldn't damage their Nexus. I didn't have a way to kill their champions. Because they would just not block with them. I didn't have Challenger and I didn't have control spells. So this was the run I did after that, where, as you can see, I came in with the concept of, hey, I'm going to need control, sees Swain as the support champion. Ah, that solves the problem right there. And I picked Swain. Swain definitely solved the problem here. It gave a lot of control. Not so much him, but more so the fact that I have a Noxus spell-focused champion meant that I got options for spell-focused cards. I was getting like Mystic Shot, Make It Rain, his champion spell, all that really just kind of helped push it over the edge. And then I ended up really struggling, actually, on the final battle to control the enemy, but they never played their best card until it was a little bit too late. Not seen here, I had Sharing is Caring, and that did a lot of work because I kept giving my unit Spell Shield. And I also had Spirit Blossom Evelyn's Star Power to get the Beckoning Gaze, and that let me use their own catastrophe against them. So the Fiddlesticks run had a bit of luck in there, but using the loaded dice to get extra rerolls helps with luck a little bit. And those were my clears. So I am back. We have cleared him. We've cleared Zoe now with 7 champions. And we're just looking through what we can do next. I'm thinking it's time for Elder Dragon. The next clear is a Runeterran Nova Crystal, which is a great option. So what I'm looking at running here is definitely Beast Within. That's still a big weakness of the Elder Dragon. Starforge Gauntlets is a no-brainer. You want more mana. And then Cease and Desist will be good for control, especially if I can get big enough units out there to help, or I can get Elder Dragon out to take care of their big units. The impact is not the worst either, because you're going to get some impact off of his soul, I believe, which means you can even deal damage to the Nexus even if it has the active trait, the active thing. So, without ado, let's do a run. I mean, yeah, that'll have to do. Perfected Mana Flow is by no means a bad power. So, I've done this one now. I've cleared it now 7 times. And I'm quickly seeing some trends of what's important, what's valuable. And a lot of the time, it's use the powers that you have, like the general strengths, but the entire run you're drafting for the final battle. The final battle is way more different than all of the adventure. So these runs, this stuff here, it's not really going to matter that much. It won't be too radical, it won't be too crazy. Sure, there's going to be some stuff that's annoying, but it won't be the end of the world. Perfect. That'll kill a lot of their board. There we go. Yeah, let's go quick attack and impact. Why not? Oh, 3 impact. I'm sorry. You want to draft for Zoe. The Zoe fight at the end is the problem. If you don't draft for it, you're gonna lose most of the time. Most champions don't have enough innately in their kit. So definitely be thinking about the final battle of the entire run. You need to be thinking, how am I going to kill Zoe? How am I going to kill Poro King? How am I going to kill as many units as I can? And how do I handle their control spells? You need to have answers for all of that. So we'll be seeing if we can do that this run.
A friend, I give you.
Very annoying, but not too crazy. I'll let them hit me. I don't think it'll be a problem here, because I'll be able to play Elder Dragon next turn, and he'll heal my Nixus for 6 anyway. Let's see... Or I can just heal it now. Why not? Very nice. Right. Next turn we play the Elder Dragon. I am liking this turn 3 full mana. That's going to be super nice in the final battle. Alright. Oh, we win! Cease and desist is super nice. And this is part of how I intend to help take care of some of their characters. If they don't play Catastrophe, Poro King will be their strongest card. And Poro King, by turn 3, will not be that strong. So I'll be able to kind of get away with it here. Okay, that's a nice one to have. It'll be cheaper. Yeah, sure. And it's kind of a control unit. 6 costs are literally the dream for Elder Dragon, so we have 2 whole choices. Ooh. Darius with Challenger and Quick Attack. Oh, that's looking pretty juicy. And a control spell. And a rally on a 1 cost. Dude, we're doing Darius. Alright, let's see. We have Tasty Fey Folk on this side. 10 extra health is actually not bad, because you're going to need as much health as you can get. So I'm definitely thinking, well, even though we're going to go through the annoying Fey Blade Twirler, I think it's going to be well worth it. Let's see what we can handle here. Let's keep the Elder Dragon in hand, because it means we have more of a chance of drawing Darius. Yes, sir. Looks to me like we got ourselves a turn 2 Elder Dragon, boys. Go get him. Hell yeah. Don't really need the quick attack, but sure. Oh, we got a duplicate soul. Normally that's a problem, but we're gonna have the mana to do it anyway, so... let's go ahead and just kill some units. Nice. Hey. Dang, they got their extra stats. That's fine. It's just gonna be annoying. It won't be the end of the world. Let's see. Oh, right. Elder Dragon. Very nice. Bam. Darius leveling on turn 2 is fun. That's fine. Hit my Nexus for 3, I'll live with it. I'll just end the game. I don't need to I don't need to get fancy with this. Yeah. Plus with that adventure, with that Mirror Mage, the more you give them a chance to do something, the stupider they'll be. By the way, I'm still kind of learning. If someone could confirm if my sound is still sounding good, that would still be appreciated. If nobody can, that's fine, though, I understand. This is going to be super good for the final battle, because it'll give me some free control spells, especially with a cheaper cost. Most of my allies will have Fury. I'll have a lot of dragons in this run. So, yes. Alright. That's a control spell, but I don't like that item too much. Hmm. Sharp sight is nice to have. Do I need more rare items, more common items? I'm not going to need mana. This is not normally going to be. This isn't going to be necessary. I have perfected mana flow, so we don't need to worry about this. I don't want this to bloat my deck, so it does need to be Strafing Strike. We will go with Strafing Strike to help get that. Alrighty. This is the card that I will cut the first out of my deck as second I can. Ruby Eye Conjurer is a useful card until you get the Beast Within. Then it becomes a no-brainer cut. Let's go ahead and give a whole bunch of souls.
Mine is the hand of Noxus.
Get another duplicate. Not a problem again. Fine. They don't have any spell. They don't have any more mana, so that's nice. That way they don't get their stats, and we play Elder. Very scary. Very scary. Yes, yes. I'm surprised they didn't stun him. If I'm being honest with you guys, I really feel like they would have stunned him. And yes, he has Spell Shield, but he wouldn't have had Spell Shield when he was attacking. We'll do that. Wait a second, does my Elder Dragon get stunned? No. This is heresy. Is it damage or attack? Alright, let's go ahead and just kill most of their board. Get some extra Dragon Souls. Very nice. We'll use Molten Breath to help kill those 2 units as well. Nice. And I believe we just swing to win. You're gonna have to drop a lot of stuns. Yeah, they don't have the mana. Easy peasy. Alright, up next is going to be Lulu and Zed. Lulu and Zed have been who I've been very much favoring in most of my runs. Only a few runs have gone down the Karma and Set route. I just feel like there's a chance they get some real bullcrap. This is a very useful option because this is a potential control unit down the line as well. The Mega T is super nice at the beginning of the round. If they start the round with Catastrophe at the end, we'll say, no you don't, and then it's gone. It's beautiful. Alright, Fey Folk. We don't need the unit. Let's take the 10 extra health. 10 health is useful. Every last bit of it that you can squeeze out is going to drastically help you in this adventure. So, I actually survived a hit from Catastrophe with Spirit Blossom Master Yi. It hurt like hell, and I ended up with like 6 health at the end. But I did take a hit. I think I blocked him with a unit, obviously. Devil Darius, little unfortunate, not the end of the world. He already has Overwhelm, so let's go with the Last Breath Revive. Of course, gotta duplicate that again.
You're the one hiding behind a mask.
Nice. No other units, that's fine.
We march.
We're definitely killing Lulu. Do I attack with this guy? No, I don't. They'll just block it with Zed and kill him, so that's not helpful. Alright.
The Yordle here is with me.
Greenglade Duo, very annoying. That's fine. Sadly, I don't have a wide AoE attack block. There it is. Oh, and they're gonna level Zed too. That's super annoying. Can I block? Yeah, I'll block.
Not so fast.
I gotta let them take care of a unit here. There's not much I can do. Go ahead and play Darius again. This time with Gusto.
I feel your fear, Noxian dog.
Good.
You're the one hiding behind a mask.
Awesome. And let's go with the Legion Grenadier so that we can intentionally kill him if we need to. Fine, your Zed is not going to do anything. Oh yeah, his item. No, he still has his item. Perfect! Alright. He still has his item, so we're good. Oh wow. Gave me... that was really good. It gave me that. Go forward to the enemy nexus. I don't really want any... Do I want to give them a chance to play a card? Yeah, why not?
Whoa, you gotta focus.
We can go ahead and use this to help make sure that they heal their nexus first. Or last, actually. Oh, but then... yeah, this'll work. It's Scout. Go ahead and attack first. Yeah. We'll deny them the chance to lifesteal up any. Make sure to kill Zed in particular, because F him. And let's take that one in the back. Alright! So far, so good. I mean, we're only in the first, 6th of the adventure, but so far, so good. And the end is the part that sucks. Right. Oh, I really don't like any of these three. Let's spend one reroll. I mean, can't take damage or die is really nice. And it only costs 6 mana. So, sure. Alright, let's cut a card. Ruby Eye Conjure is out of here. Now I'm entertaining any options for the second card. White Flame. Not that useful either. I'm gonna save my money. Oh, golly, which way do I want to go? More powers will help me more, so yes, I want to save my money. Powers will help Elder Dragon because stats aren't going to be a problem. He's got strong units. Like, even at base level, I can play stuff that's 15 power on turn, 2. So, it's more about... At this point, I'm just looking to get Elder Dragon or another Darius draw. Perfect. So, mostly I'm looking for powers to help take care of things. I'm looking for rallies, I'm looking for stuns, I'm looking for frostbites. And if you get a chance, Vestiges of Helia in this run would be beautiful. Because, yes, getting something like Catastrophe would suck, but I think I'd be okay. So, here we go. Go ahead and play a card. Yes. Yes, I'd like some more mana, please. Thank you. Beautiful. Oh, they had enough units. That's sad. Oh. Elder Dragon on turn 2. Here he comes. Can open attack. Nope. That's unfortunate, bud. Nice. There's something magical about Darius leveling on turn 2. Go ahead and make sure their unit doesn't do anything either. Give Elder Dragon a little more power. Never hurts either. Let's go ahead and end the game, shall we? Cannot be stopped. I have heard that he can't be stopped in this adventure specifically if you end up still having 2 champions on the board, he still can't damage the Nexus. So he can in fact still be stopped. But that's it. Buried in Ice will not be a problem, which will be very useful in this adventure. Oh my god, doubling power and health does sound kind of nice. Because he'll already have, like, 12 power, 19 power, somewhere around there. Let's buy two extra rerolls. Get us up to a gentleman's 6. I'm also finding rerolls are super valuable in this adventure. If you are playing somebody that doesn't have a lot of rerolls, you're really feeling it. Like going through something with only 4 or 5 rerolls is really gonna suck. So if you are looking for something to spend your gemstones on, or you're trying to figure out what the gemstones are even valuable for, extra rerolls are a no-brainer. Okay. I think I'll start with the 18 power Darius. And just boost his stats from there, why not? Oh no! My units! That's fine. Let's go ahead and make sure that he doesn't get the 1/1 power. That's fine. That's fine. Elder Dragon still comes out next turn. I'll play Darius the turn after, and then we'll see. Wham. Bam. Thank you, man. Gonna go ahead and attack, or are you just gonna wait and hope that your stats get big enough? Oh, you did attack! Very nice. Yeah. Not a lot to do here. I'm gonna take a lot of damage. 15 is nothing to sneeze at. We'll be fine, we've got this. Darius comes out, even if they recall him or Elder Dragon, I can play either for the remaining 4 cost.
No greater gift than knowledge.
Let's go ahead and play the Stalking Broodmother for a little extra attacking power here. Right. Oh, perfect. Yes, Challenger. You don't get to lifesteal this way. Darius levels, as is tradition. Yeah, sure, why not? There we go. Roar, Elder Dragon, roar! Excellent. Excellent.
Noxus is proud.
Alrighty. Now we are coming up on the Azir Relia. Now we get to Aid of Spirit. Stunning a card for free, super important. Take that. Yes. Alright. Oh, it's Smooth Solus. It's not even Aid of Spirit. Okay. A free spell every turn means I could draft some crazy spells, but I'm not going to really play a lot of spells, but now I can. So let's do it. Let's take the spell power. Now if I see anything that costs like 8 to 10, or hell, if I get Age of Dragons, I could pick it now, you know? And I know Age of Dragons is in his pool. Let's keep that Sleepy Trouble bubble. Uh-oh, I don't have a unit. I'm starting to worry. Never mind. We're good. Problem has solved itself. Go, Darius. Fulfill destiny. Get him nice and chunky.
Good reason to cut it free.
Okay. Sure, Strafing Strike it is. No, wait. Let's let them try to make a mistake first. Okay. Strafing Strike it is. Get rid of the Aurelia.
My homeland.
The cliffs themselves are my best.
That is fine. We'll live with it. They'll get +1 power. We can live with that. It won't be a problem. Because Elder Dragon's coming out.
Destiny calls.
Very annoying.
The order is given.
Very nice. Anyway. Oh, right, and they have Overwhelm. Wow, I'm gonna lose half my health. That's pretty gnarly. That's fine. Be gone, Azir. Alright. Azir's out of here. We're now in the clear. Very annoying, yes, yes. Let's go ahead and just accept that we're going to lose a lot of health here. We're now going to kill their board using the Molten Breath. We have his breath weapon.
Much lost.
And we'll live with it. One Poro is not the end of the world. Alright. And now I just open attack and win. Because they can't stop me. I cannot be stopped. That's it. Right there on the card. I cannot be stopped. So he won't even take damage. Bam. There, it's leveling. It's always funny. That means he dealt over half of its health in one hit.
We have done well. Noxus is proud.
Alright, now that we are deeper into this run, this now means that their turret plating will last an extra round, or their extra good turret plating will last an extra round. Dragon leather on Elder Dragon is probably better. We do want to dump as many things into Elder Dragon as possible to give big swings. But we are in a weird spot where we kind of want Darius to get some cards too, so we'll have to figure that out. These all suck. That's almost useful. I don't think I'm worried about attacking turns. I am, actually. No, let's roll again. Dang it, one more. Okay, this will have to do. These all still suck. Okay, let's just play cheaper cards. I'm not creating a lot of cards. If I was creating a lot of cards, I'd be considering that. Rekindler, slot bots. This way I can get a spell. And I'd get some of those rerolls I just spent. But this one gives me a revive. Let's gamble. We're going to go with the rerolls being more important than the revive. I would not advise this for a normal run. I am mostly just limit testing. Good news, it probably means we got... Oh, wow, we drew the second Darius. Even better. Okay. That's funny. Go, go, Darius.
Mine is the hand of Noxus.
Ooh. I could play his Decimate spell for free. It's actually pretty good. He has Barrier. YOLO, let's
We march.
go ahead and kill that. Gotcha. We're gonna get rid of your bookie as well. Very nice. Excellent. Now, I don't have a unit with Fury on the board, so I can't play Molten Breath. If I could get Dragon's Fang for Darius, this may just become a Darius run. That's fine. Just block you. Is there a way to have my unit die? Darn. And I lose 4 health. 4 health is nothing. It's meaningless. We'll go ahead and run the Stalking Broodmother. Got the literal worst dragon roll. You love to see it. We're going to have the dragon kill 2 units now. Unfortunately, it's going to take that spell shield away. That's fine. Okay. Here we go. Oh. Well, here we go. Go, my dragon. Man. All these Elder Souls, they feel so good when you get them. Yeah, let's play the Enraged Fire Spitter, sure. Sure, give him quick attack and impact. Because he already has Challenger. That's great. Nice. Okay. You want Darius to attack last in these kinds of things because they'll level him up along the way. Not that it's going to be a problem. We're going to kill him right now, but you know, it's the principle. the Nexus will be dead before Darius hits it. But that's not going to stop us. We still want to play in the right mindset because we want to be thinking about the end of this adventure. We really want it to go well. And we gotta be preparing like we are. Playing our hearts out. So let's keep going. We are now one step closer to Darius and Jinx, if I remember correctly. Yes. Let's see. Well, these are not my favorite. This one's cheap. Okay, does Elder Dragon's power work on 6 or 5 costs? 6 plus cost. So technically, this one's an 8/8. This one's an elusive with Challenger. They'll be the same cost. And this one's not a... Oh, it is a dragon. Wait, okay. This one's a dragon without Fury. I'm just not realizing that. Interesting. Well, you know what? I think Molten Breath just cares that it's a dragon? No, I think it cares that it's Fury. Dagnabbit. Okay. Well, this one's got Challenger too. They both would have Challenger, and this one has technically more stats until turn 3. So we'll go with that. Let's get some more rerolls back. 3. We'll do 3. If I didn't have unlimited power, I probably wouldn't have gone this way. I just see the concept of I now have a cheap spell I can play. Now lets me say, hey, I can get better spells than what I've got. Because I don't have to worry about cost detracting from its value. Perfect. Next turn we swing with Elder Dragon.
My axe is ready.
Very nice. Did we get any duplicates? No, we did not. Great news. Might as well play Darius as Decimate, even though it's only 1 cost.
Direct assault.
Or 1 power, I mean. Yeah.
Fuse his leg. Blow them to pieces.
I wonder if they're gonna let him die.
Carve a path.
They let him die. It's gonna be so funny. Okay. You never know sometimes if they're gonna let your unit with rally die. So worth the hope. If they don't open attack, they're in trouble. And they didn't open attack, they are in trouble. That's fine. I'd like all my mana back, please. There's levels. Fun.
They've barricaded the door. Doesn't matter.
So it's escaping me. Draw all expensive cards. Okay. Let's play Elastigran the Disgraced. Can he not block? Okay, no, that's just the Fiddlesticks adventure that gives him that. Okay, we got plenty of units. They are in some deep doo-doo. We've got this. First things first. Attack with the scout. And attack with the roar. Do the roar. Very nice. That's a GG on that one.
Well, Noxus is proud.
Awesome. Okay, let's see if we can find a good spell. This is pretty useful because this can give me Elder Dragon. And sure, yeah, just draw 2 different dragons is the play. Okay, spells. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Oh, but that's a fun one too. I'm gonna do this one just because this is massive control for 5 mana, 3 mana max. And if I play 2 less for each dragon or celestial ally you have, then I play like 1 dragon, it becomes a 1-cost control spell. That is disgusting. So we'll give this one a shot. Oh, right. Elder Dragon draw at the start. Great start. I'm going to keep the Dragon's Clutch, actually. Because that's free. And lets me thin my deck. That's nice. I do enjoy the encounters extra items on people. Wait, does that... Okay. When you kill an enemy, combat create 2 coins in hand. Nice. I like the extra items that the champions get. They're so infuriating. But that's kind of the charm. Go ahead and draw 2 different dragons. And we draw a Dunkmaster Darius. I feel like Spell Shields will be useful on him. It's time for me to dunk on my brother. No, that's fine. Spell Shield's gone. That's fine because no unit is a threat right now. There we go. Get rid of Jinx. Jinx is the important one to remove here. Darius is annoying, but Jinx is the one that's kind of makes everything work for them. Let's go ahead and kill most of their units by using the Snowstorm. This also means now they can't get the extra stats. If I had killed Draven here, I would still have Draven on the board. And that's the other reason why I'm like, hey, let's not do that. Well, that's just annoying. Do I want an Elder Dragon first? Nah. Let's just kill their board first. Boom! That's so funny. Oh, they've accepted defeat, guys. They've accepted their defeat. Yeah, let's play Elder Dragon. Very nice. We'll heal up. Tons of health. And then I can play Darius because he'll already be leveled. That's even more free stats. Look at that, 1310.
I have my orders.
This really isn't a bad Darius. I am gonna laugh if they end up. Oh. Draft your hand. Draw that many cards. Right. Let's just go ahead and attack before they have a chance, right? We're just not gonna let you do what you want to do. Block this. Then we'll talk. Good. That's GG. We're handling it, I would dare say. We're handling it. But after this, we got Teemo Swain. I have to make a choice of which way I want to go in the final area. That is a stronger mini T. Which is definitely nice. Meditation. Let's see. What card are we cutting? I don't think I need the mana, the stats, or the sharp sight for 2 mana. This is only 2 damage. 2 damage isn't going to be helpful in the final fight. Because they're going to have 3 health, so I might as well get rid of that. Let's see, what else are we doing? I think that 2 extra health and the 1 extra mana, not that helpful either, because I have the perfected mana flow. So I'm going to cut that too. Decisive Tactician or Item Chest and Shop. I want to say my powers, I'm actually kind of satisfied with them. So there's no point to me in going after an Incisive Tactician. So let's go the mushroom route. Sump Monument is going to be funny because it'll feel like I'll have killed them way before they die. Alright. Let's go ahead and draw 2 dragons. Make sure we have more options. Same options we already had. Alright.
My axe is ready.
Good. Got 4 souls, which makes Elder Dragons free to play.
None shall oppose me.
Right. Go ahead and enjoy. Yay, they damaged their own Nexus. You know what that means. It means we can play this card for cheap. Alright. Man, next turn when they draw a mushroom and I get to play Elder Dragon for 2 mana, that will feel nice. Right, that's fine. Alright, not a problem. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead, hit me. Elder Dragon. Destroy them. How many mushrooms? So they have 52 before I attack here. Let's see what we get to. 102. Nice. Plus 10. Let's go ahead and just get some more value. Ah, my Nexus! That's fine. I'll fully heal my Nexus in just a second. There it goes. I don't think I need extra mana.
Coming in hot! Demolitions to me!
Alright. Now that they've got a nice, weak board, let's go ahead and fill that deck up with mushrooms. Shall we, guys? Let's see. You can have that, you can have that. Elder Dragon gets a nice big attack on the enemy Nexus here. Bam. 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 95. Alright. We're looking at about 20 per card. So that's good news. Alright. Go ahead, play the mushrooms. That's fine. That's fine. Go ahead and just kill that unit. No, don't rally me. No. Why would you do that? Oh god. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Alright. I flooped the pig. Might as well get the extra mana while we have it. Alright, here we go. Hey, 5 extra mushrooms on attack. Very nice. Have 60. Have 100 and some. There we go. Alright, buddy. Everyone has Challenger already. To the point where giving it to an ally doesn't really feel like it's buffing me that much. Alright. Their turn now. Let's see how many mushrooms they draw. 28. If they draw one more card, they die. Do it. Draw a card. Draw a card, you butt. Oh, that only just adds mushrooms to the deck, right. I was like, oh, I'll do enough damage to kill them. No, I won't. That's fine. You know what? You go ahead. Good luck. I wish you the best of it. Oh, well, we tried. Whew.
Noxus is proud.
Alright. We are doing swell so far. I feel like we got even some answers for the final encounter, although they're not my favorite yet. Oh, that's super helpful. This is super helpful. Giving everybody vulnerable in the final fight is way more important than a single unit having double attack. I'm gonna probably cut this, so getting a good item on it won't help. Let's roll. Yes, brainworm. Oh, I should have gone with the Shuriman thing. I forget that I have limitless power, so the Emperor's deck would have given me chances to get, like, Sandstorm to obliterate units. Or obliterate a follower to get rid of Catastrophe. Either of those would have been nice. Now, granted, Brainworm is nothing to slouch at. Brainworm is super valuable, especially when all of Zoe's cards are nuts. So, we could have done far worse. Okay, Darius comes in. Darius gets nice and chonky. Very fun. Go ahead.
We march.
Kill as many units as we can. Don't like the Pouting Poro existing.
Look, a thing.
Elle, that's not ours.
Let's... Oh, do I play this to kill them? I think I do. I'd like to get more units out, though. No, I could play you. And then that'll make you still cost a lot less. So let's do it. Let's go with the quick attack, because you already have... You don't have Challenger. But it's still nice. Okie dokie. Don't have the monitor to do anything else. Let's go ahead and kill that before they have a chance. And we'll cut one of their cards out of their hand, which is a freebie. Nice, no pokey stick for you. Okay.
Vaporized all the vandal stuff,
Oh no, not Ava Achiever. The Purple Berry Shake. That's so funny. I am lacking elusive control, which is a little unfortunate. Let's play this. The reason I'm playing this and not that is because I still maintain the plus 10 discount, and he'll cost 2 less because I'm playing that anyway, so I can play both. If I had picked just this, then I wouldn't have gotten to play both. Bombs up. Big O. Very nice. Oh, perfect. Molten Breath. Dragon kill. Dragon smash. Dragon deal damage. Dragon laugh. Okay, we'll kill that. Where's our other challengers? Actually, I like the concept of you dying without hitting better. He'll cut this Poro in half as the final blow. It'll be dead way before he gets there, but the concept of him cleaving the Poro in two to kill the Nexus is worth it. Well, as you can see, our stats are getting pretty good.
We have done well. Noxus is proud.
I'm trying to think if it's possible for me to kill Catastrophe with Elder Dragon by using Cease and Desist and then attacking him again. Oh, he's a dragon now. So Molten Breath works with him. Okay, Dragon Allies costing 1 less gets really good. I can deal damage to enemies outside of combat. So that power's okay. I already have Overwhelm. This is kind of tempting and kind of not. But I'm going to go for it. I'm going to miss out on a power off the next node, but that's okay. Unless it's like a super cheap power, in which case I probably wouldn't care. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I like this start. Because I can play Molten Breath with Darius. Oh, this is my cheapest unit now? Okay. That doesn't mean Darius is super cheap now. Sure. I should have done the other one for the spell shield, now that I think about it.
More for my
That's... oh, nothing I can do about it now. Mushroom, 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 mushrooms. Yes, yes, I'm aware. Yes, yes, welcome to hell. All that. Okay. You cut me deep, boo-boo. No. I'm gonna play Molten Breath first, so that I can kill units, and then I can Strafing Strike Swain. But if I did that backwards, it wouldn't have helped. I could... or I could play Elder Dragon. The famous turn 1 Elder Drake. What the hell? And I can attack with him.
They have no mercy.
Oh my god. I'm liking where this is going. Okay, we're off to a good start. Darius levels on turn 1 now instead of turn 2. I'd love to see it. He has no more cards. Basically. No.
A little puncture and a lot of pain. Get him.
Mini T is valuable. No. Because I can use Darius Decimate to hurt the Nexus.
The bite doesn't hurt, but the venom sure does.
That's fine, whatever. Go ahead, stun my whole board. The round's over. I have now damaged the Nexus, so he'll transform at the end of the turn.
Go on, Fang. Just like I taught you.
Okay. Very nice. Sure, hit my Nexus. I don't care. I am more than fine at this point. Okay, looks like we're getting into the final third. I don't think they have what they need to stop me because I'm about to, yeah, no, I'm about to be unstoppable.
Death by my
I'm
hand.
not even gonna challenge anything because it doesn't matter. They either are gonna stop me or they can't. Yep, they can't. Nice.
Our orders roll.
Excellent. All right. Well, we're entering the final third of the run now, and we are still looking and feeling really strong. That's tempting, but this is funnier, so we're gonna go with that. So the only reason I didn't pick the spell shield there is because his Elder Dragon gets all the dragon boons, and one of them does give spell shield already. So you're only vulnerable to burst speed spells, but I'm not that worried about the burst speed.